And I'm back in the saddle. That's what I call my chair. Horseradish 9 billion. Thank you for the follow. Welcome on in. We just found that the city have just gone absolutely bonkers, and we're currently looking to buy some gifts. In a post-apocalyptic world. Wow, it's again, like I mentioned with this game, I do feel like there's a bit of a we're on the verge of post-apocalypse in this game, and I guess we'll see where it goes. I do wish that I could make more of this, but there's lots of little bits and pieces. I don't know where to get them, but the game hasn't been difficult enough for me to get sidetracked and go grind stuff yet. But there is a lot of these craftables. Let's hang on. Let's go to presents. So we'll go to all the ones that don't have ticks. That one doesn't have a tick, but we don't have what we need. This one. We don't have this. No one wants this apparently. Thank you, Demon. Alright. Well, it doesn't look like I can craft any gifts, but what we'll do is we'll have a little wander around and see if there's any side stories for people. Which there is one. Gamma. I just delivered Seto back to his family. I don't mean it's as an atonement or anything, but I plan on giving his surviving family members whatever support they need. Alright. Bond episode time. Spin-off episode.
ゲンマ、どこかに出かけるのか？
ああ、墓参りにスメラギ寮へ行ってくる。ゴタゴタしている時にすまない。
スメラギ寮か。ゲンマとどこかに出かけたこと。
I mean, okay, so here's a weird thing, is that Yuto's father just died, and we're kind of just hanging out with our friends. We're not going to mourn our own father. Instead, we're going to go off and see how other people are mourning.
まだ戻ってこないな。
This is the hard part about doing hard-hitting story beats at the same time trying to do side story beats. Because this is the thing of like, this is not necessarily happening at the same time the event of this is happening. Oh, that's right, he's obsessed with Bucky chains. It's like Pokemon. It's just Pokemon chat. We've just essentially got a child, just a teen that's obsessed with Pokemon. I actually called him out earlier on the link you did earlier. Oh, did she? That's true. I mean, she did say that he was pretty serious. But I mean, there's a bit of a difference between father just died and now I'm going off to go buy toys at the shrine. Yeah, but I think Demon, this is the time we want him to look after himself. I feel like he's pretty disconnected from his father, but I know if he's this disconnected. Oh, okay. He's 50. Okay. Interesting. It's cool to see when they like throw you older characters, but he doesn't look that old, that's for sure. Yeah, I get that, Demon, but he was pretty emotional at the end of the last scene. That's why we went crazy and decided to fight really hard. Is this game trying to call me out? What's happening here? Where's this going? Are we gonna like... We're gonna make him buy Baki. We're just gonna get him addicted to Baki. That's what this entire spin-off storyline will be.
新しい流行。
そういえばこの前バッケ
I knew it! I knew that's where this was going!
俺も少し興味あるし今度一緒に行かないか。
正直なところ、そうだな。
やった。それじゃ俺もっとよく
I'm curious what he'll get addicted to.
それはこちらの言葉だ。
They're on a drug that keeps them young. The older they are, the weaker some of their abilities become. But he's like in his 50s, but looks 50s, but he looks 20s. I mean, it's very easy for them to do for the anime style. And it's also easy to make husbandos that way. Alright, brain image. Brain time. Alright, so Kyoka. We literally haven't talked to this woman before. Yoto, I want to talk to you. I don't have to worry about what side's wrong. Could we meet her at Mitsurubi's? Okay, so this'll be interesting because this woman is like super duper on the other side and we haven't really interacted with the other side much. I like it we just hang out in bars all the time. Bars and restaurants.
はい。
She very much has, chat, her entire design very much looks like the woman from Naruto.
話したいことって何かな。
What's her name? From the Akatsuki. Conan. She looks like Conan. Like, her design is super duper that. She's best girl? I think she might be best girl, honestly. This game very much has a lot of the designs that feel like I'm getting a lot of Naruto influence from it.
現場なら元気そうだよ。でも
やっぱり心配だ。仕事ばかりじゃなく何か趣味を作ったりして気晴らしができるといいのかし。
京香って本当に仲間のことを思いやってるんだな。俺にもそんな風に親身になっ。
まあそんな風に言われるとなんだか。
She's definitely breast girl. She is the breast girl. She's the only one too, which is interesting. But a lot of the girls are a lot younger in this game as well.
優しく見守っててくれるような人はお袋が死んでからはいなく。
私だってそんな立派なものじゃないわよ。海抜軍として一緒。
That makes me actually wonder because we just were talking about how old Gemma is. How old is she?
それに私が気にかけているのは。そうだわ。せっかくだから。
What? Is she like a medical person?
忙しくても食事は。
Oh, she's like the motherly. Okay, so she's the super mother. I got it.
最近手に入れたい
やいいって。なんか恥ずかしい。
あらそう
ああ。でも強化隊にいたわけでもないし。
Yeah, that was weird. Mid-30s. She's very motherly. She was extremely like sort of just kicked into gear there. Alright.
いつも。
Aww. Okay. We didn't even get a story. It was just like, thank you. Shell break and guardian vision. Well, it says hitting a read attack allows you to break shells. Oh, okay. So instant. Oh, okay. So dodge to instant armor break. For real, Samugi might be one of the best ones. All right, Bond gift. Bond gift. Bond episode. Oh, so I wonder how important this will become. The whole like flowers situation.
私絶対見つける。
わかった。待ってるよ。でも無理しないでくれよ。時間のある時でいいからさ。
待って。
なんだ。なんだろう。何か言いたいことがあるみたいだ。
But some of the spin-offs in dialogue in this is very funny.
胃の調子?
You should take some medicine. What are you talking about?
そうするよ。でも
My power. Okay. Because you keep farting around the house, you stinky boy.
つぐみは投資できるんだもん。
いつも
Imagine that, just an annoying thing, like you just constantly are getting little niggles from people like, oh, that guy's got a stomach cramp, that guy's like ate bad food, that guy is just not feeling great, like it's just all around you all the time.
いいっていいってそんなこと。内臓ってなんか裸より恥ずかしくないような感じするし。それにわざわざ。でも
やっぱり良くないことだ。
I like that they glossed over the naked thing and like it didn't just kept moving about it. She didn't care. Oh, secrets. Smokey knows secrets. Aww. Okay, so she's a girl that doesn't want to be hated. Plants. Firewolf, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Barakat, I know we're feeling a bit muscly today, and a bit sleepy, I guess. Chat decides how we feel, I guess. I do like the idea that because if you guys don't know, there is meant to be a thing with plants, which is plants appreciate emotions and being treated well as much as like animals and things do. Like they actually can take a level of psychic or just emotive energy from around them. But don't know how much of that is actually reality. There is a electric field that at least gets generated around plants. But it's interesting when they would try to pair that up with a character that's in a game that is about like telekinesis and psychic energies. And yeah. I wasn't ready to have my neurons activated this early. You feeling a bit like a plant, Oni? Arigato na. I'm gonna have a hard choice when it's having to choose best girl in this game, I think. Alright. Has anyone else got little plot lines? I think we have Hanabi we haven't talked to, but she doesn't have anything. So... Still can't believe your dad just passed away. What are you supposed to believe in anymore? See, this is what I was talking about, where it's like, just a reminder. Main character's dad just died, which also should probably be on the news. What does the news have to say? Chaos in the community continues in the wake of the instability triggered by Karen Travers' revolt. The OSF and National Defense Forces swiftly dispatch the others that attack Soho, but the residents are unable to hide their fear. The government has already called for the emergency meeting discussing measures to protect our citizens while also addressing the threat of Siran. Sick. I'm gonna look at this mountain. I love this wall because they're so shitty low quality. I love these because I feel like these should be higher quality images in a game like this, but they look like they're not that high resolution. It feels like, you know, when you go to like, if you go to like a shop that sells like TVs or whatever, and they're on display for a million years, like, so they're like the LEDs in them or whatever, the light, all the display pixels are just burned out, and kind of got that vibe because it's very like worn out. But let's see if we got any other mail. Keep pressing circle because you kind of get stuck in it. So yeah, these are just the flow ones from the story beats that we had. But how's your day been, Oni? We're having a bit of a comfy day with this game, and wasn't expecting to stream as long as I did, but I am. But I'm kind of happy that I have been able to, because I thought I was going to have to disappear at some point today. Alright. More or less just woke up. Is that late? Is that like a late wake up, or is that normal for your region, Oni? Because that would mean that you're somewhere in Europe if that's the case, if it's like normal wake up times. Big save. Big save. Alright. Enough cube time. Let's investigate.
そろそろ
ゆいと起きて。
Hmm?
どうした花火。
テレビワイドショー。
10日に発生したカレントラバースによるスオー事変は様々な中でもカレンの命令によって行われたスメラギ議長の暗殺はニューヒムカに
父さん。
当番組では実行犯と目される
Alright, so Kasai. Oh my god!
そう、ね、
What?
なんだこれは。
Okay, I was not expecting that for this, such a serious moment. I feel like it's an inappropriate time for a joke.
渡る。
So Kasane's on the run now?
ランドール家も海抜軍も写真データの提出を拒んだらしいぜ。カラスの中継データも処分されてた後だったから仕方ない。
Who did they get to draw her?
いや、ちょっと悪い。
あ、いや。
ゆいと
What a weird moment for a gag. I slept like most of Saturday and spent the rest of the in bed. Don't know why I'm so tired. That's the hard part sometimes, Oni. Where you, if it's you're really lethargic, like you get trapped in a cycle of just being tired. Hey Meowdy, how you doing? Welcome on in.
ありがとな。あの時はみんなのブレインフィールドは確かにすごい力だけど、感情のままに使ったら
リスクのでかい大技だって。
超能力は感情に左右される。
Yeah, I guess that's true. Him using the brain field right then and there was just like destructive as. You're buff now? Yeah, sometimes this happens, Meowdy. Sometimes I just become a little strong boy.
使うなら十分注意してくれよ。あんな空間にずっといたら誰でも変になっちまうぜ。あ、そういやこれを伝えなきゃだった。
兄貴から。
All right, we need it. Okay, let's see what brother thinks.
あいつ俺と違ってふっかるだから、カサネたちの面倒を見て。
I think last Saturday I ate so many sausage rolls I passed out too. What do you mean, Odie? Are you just like living on sausage rolls? You got the fooditis from chowing down. Pastries can be pretty heavy stuff.
こういうの照れるな。
I really fancy the sausage roll. You can't, Oni, you can't be doing this to me, man. They're like, I could go with sausage roll really bad now. I actually prefer sausage roll over a pie, I'll be honest. What's happening? Did we just get another time skip?
ゆいとどうしたの急に立ち止まっ。
お前、何を言って。
So is this to do with the mind manipulation as well? Are they something's happening? Something's being adjusted.
お待たせしました。
The fact that he's blacking out, and the fact that he's not telling anyone either is the other thing here. So one thing is that, like, if he's blacking out while walking around and everything like that, like, is someone essentially puppeteering them at times, or are they being emotionally manipulated to forget a certain segment in time and make them do something? But is this them tuning in on this one because he's blacking out every now and then? Because he's just blacking out at periods. Like, it doesn't seem like he did anything. He just walked with Hanabi and the rest of the crew.
さっきって。
ゆいと。
渡る。ユイとの大脳データに何か異常は出ていないか。
いや。
ゆいと。もしかしたら吹雪連隊長と面会したことを覚えていないんじゃないですか。僕らは海抜軍の01小隊に再編成されました。
What? This is a pretty substantial set of things I've just forgotten.
できればすぐ任務は
やばそうならこっちから上層部。
隊長はユイトです。僕から強制はできませんが。そうだよユイト。見てもらえば安心じゃない。
And this is what they want. This might be what they want. Maybe us going to the hospital might be a bad thing, but I guess we'll find out. Thank you for the water, by the way, Miyadi.
だから上に報告しておく。海抜軍病院の行き方は。
ここっておじさんが理事長やってる病院だから。
Of course, it's just family. It's just family all the way down.
おじさんにメッセージを。
Everyone's got someone. Oh, this is the first time we're actually seeing inside the HQ? Oh, it's inside the hospital. Essence of cutting-edge medical technology.
心配することはありません。おそらく疲労のせいですね。
What? That doesn't make any sense.
超感覚刺激ホルモンが過剰に分泌され、脳の記憶を司る分ホルモンの分泌を抑制する薬を
Stop the leakage!
処方しますので。
I don't know if that's the right terminology, Doc. I'm gonna stop your brain from leaking.
スオー事変で果敢に怪異を討伐し、スオーを守った英雄、ユイとスメラギ上等兵。
That's when we had the meetup.
異例の昇進によって、
So we were on recorded on camera.
任命されました。
なんだこれ。君には不本意だと思うけれど、こらえてくれ。君は旧国の英雄として祭り上げ。
I think Fubuki may have just hit the nail on the head. That seems to be might be what's happening.
確か
それでは、旧国の英雄、ユイとスメラギ少尉の歩みをご覧ください。
あんなニュース見なくていいよ。それよりどうだった？
ああ、うん。疲れてるだけだって。
スオー事変で国賊カサネランドールの狂人に倒れたジョー・スメラギ評議会。その悲劇を
They really are turning us against each other. They're trying to put us on two different sides.
ねえ、まだ時間がかかるんならちょっと病院の中を見てみない？さっき案内する途中で診察の順番来ちゃったし。
Hmm.
花火は優しいですね。
まあ、カラスどもの国威高揚番組を見ているぐらいなら。
うん。そうしようかな。
Hmm. The plot thickens. And as does Teddy. Right. Not really much to see in here. But we do have a new message. Take your meds. I do want to... this is the one thing about playing this game where it's like I spend not enough time talking to NPCs just to learn about the world because we're on such a... like, fast pace. Bam, bam, bam. Doing things. Heck yeah, hero boy. This does not look at all like a hospital, by the way. It looks like a train station.
あの。
すみません。私、
え？
What?
ごめんなさい。無能力者なんです。
Oh, okay. That's really funny because it's like... of all the things for them to do is to like take a moment to like interact with random person who looks a little distressed. I know they're essentially meant to be helpful cop people, but
ああ、ゆいと、まあ、なんていうか。
ひどい言い草だ。
I was gonna say calling him a dud.
でも無能力者能力がないと認めるのが能力が使えないと。ええ、街のビジョンもサイネットもあらゆるシステム。
人口の 0.1% が無能力症だという。
Okay, so whenever you see something like this chat, if this gets brought up, this will probably be important. This is probably something important. A 0.1% of people do not have the ability to interact with something during a time period where there is going to be a civil uprising. So I do think that this is probably going to come back at some point.
エルペッパー。なんだろう。
Remind you of something? What? We've seen the mass extent of power, and now we've seen the minor extent.
どうしたの花火？ さっきの女の人を脳神経内科へ連れて行ったら、看護師さんが休館の時間が
Thing about movies and games and a lot of media, if they say something, there is a high chance that it is not just on a passing world building. They only have X amount of time to tell you something, so there is a lot of the time, if you feel like something is a mediocre, something that's just been touched on, there is a high chance that it will come back.
地下なぜ病院の地下にバスが来るんだそもそも地下道路は
But the unfortunate knowledge of that does mean that you will read into something a little harder sometimes than they're intended. An innocent, like, almost like normal interaction becomes blown into something much bigger. Hey Bubblehead, how you doing, man? You feeling a bit anime?
そういえば、一条海抜軍病院の休館が周防の外にありましたよね。それって六少子のこと？
This game, actually, I will say something, this game as to why it's a little bit harder to stream this one, is it is a bit more visual novel-y than I was expecting. I thought that the dialogue at the start of the game would die down a bit, but it is very, very, like, continuous.
うちのお父さん、昔は一条の本家からは感動されてたから、私は生まれも育ちも周防なんだ。だから、
You love the anime for this game? This game is just gorgeous. This game is just bang on. Like, this is might be my favorite shonen-esque style anime game.
六少子が襲われた時にお袋も会に
It's very, very good. That's if the story can keep up. I think what will rest on this is whether or not the story lands its leap. It was one of the reasons why Astral Chain kind of bummed me out, because I wanted to love that story way more.
わかった。つぐみ、ナギを乗せたバスが向かった方向を教えてくれ。
位置データを送った。
みんな付き合ってくれ。
そうだな。
So this is like a dangerous thing. So like, all right, let's find out what's up with Naegi. Naegi? Nagi? Nagi? Got messages all around. So I gave in and brought stories for PC. Oh no. Bobblehead. I mean, if you find worth in it, I think it's worth it. See, I'm very restrictive on the double dip. The double dip needs to be pretty specific for me a lot of the time. Can I actually go out this door? And okay. Didn't need to do that, but watch me go. Old hospital. Why is he in an old hospital? Old's hospital? Oh, we Metal Gear now. And Silent Hill? What? Ruins of Tragedy? What the fuck happened here?
ここが海抜子供の頃のことだからかな。入院。
本当に。でも、怪異が狙うのって人間の脳なんで。ええ、確かに。この休館。
気のせいかな。
そうですね。ええ、すみません。確かに僕は使われている。だからナギがここに連れてこられる可能性は。
I had to get a beer for this part. It's a lot more Silent Hill. Interesting. Wasn't expecting to go more into the horror step. I need to stop buying multiple copies of things. I've got like 5 different copies of Witcher 3. Bobblehead, no. Why? Unless you got the Switch version, that's justified. You needed to see how much of a shit show that game was. Yeah, no shit. This place seems extremely dangerous. Oh, that little pose. Alright, we're back in the gameplay. It's been a little while. We're back in. Oh, the music here is bizarre. little sounds every now and then, me interacting, like my body going near things that it wants me to, like, not necessarily interact with, but they dabbled into a lot of genres in this game. I'm okay with that. What are you? Barista Santa? Wow, I dodged that ability because I was about to get hit by something else. Teleportation? Wait, what does teleportation do? Did that thing just turn into a washing machine? Oh, okay, I see. I can't spam. I have to perfect dodge and then get the non-spam. Okay. Alright, okay, okay. Ow. Like I said, the animation lock in this game is actually quite intense. That was weird. Just got attacked by that little lad. Medium jelly. Okay. Huh. News reported hologram? What is going on here? Okay. You weren't kidding when you said that they changed genre. This is very strange now. What is the point of this woman? What? SAS teleportation. Oh, okay, so, whoa, hang on, so I can environmental change. Near point, use circle. Near a point, use teleportation to pass through. What do you mean? I'm assuming when I've got this activate. So I have to activate this, I assume, and then I go through? Yeah, like this. Okay. It's a scummy rummy! Heck yeah, scummy rummies. Sometimes I just have to remember that I have telekinetic powers. Rather than like just me using sword continuously. No more scummy rummies? Ah! No damage. Oh, what? Huh. Is there another enemy in the room, or is it just this enemy? Oh, okay, I see what you're supposed to do. Interesting, so it's like almost some abilities might cause you to be able to one-shot mobs. Curious. Huh. Man, this game just won't stop teaching me shit. Oh man. So this was it was a funny thing in Code Vein, I will say, is like there was a bit of in Code Vein there was a bit of a degree of like what? Okay, cool. Wish I could read that kanji, but I'm going to assume that says something along the lines of "let me out" or something. Whoops, wrong ability. Interesting. Because yeah, in Code Vein they kind of did the horror hospital aspect as well. I love this dude's just here. So, and that was like very interesting because like it was pretty dark at times with what they talked about. And Code Vein, it's a world of vampires, like magical vampire bad peeps. But it's definitely one of those things that like they didn't explore too heavily. It was a world of sci-fi creations, I guess. Whereas this game definitely feels like it has the potential to really lean into that. I feel like it's a good way to kill a lot of mobs is to aerial up and then, You hold that and that'll just take you into them. Hello. Clairvoyance is good here. Oh, let's throw this. What is this? Okay, that just did damage. No? Oh, sick. Okay. Nice. That's the funny thing where the amount of fights where you're like, it's a kind of challenging mob and then you just end up like throwing a thing and then destroying them. Nagi's not here? These little weird song moments too. I assume it's this thing turning on. What on earth is going on in this area? I will say the item pickup thing, kind of so you don't miss it, is a little obnoxious. I kind of wish it was toned down from giant green square. So I'm going to assume this will turn on again. Yeah. You just turn into like a fucking loud monstery sound. The writing on the walls and the atmosphere feels almost like Dead Space. It's very horror aesthetic. We were talking about Silent Hill before. It has a bit of Silent Hill-ness to it. Japan does horror, I think, very well. I feel like there's a lot of horror stuff that I just don't think is very good. But I do feel like I appreciate Japan's a bit. Because it's a lot more about tone than it is about jump scares. Like, jump scares I don't really care for. But setting the right tone and the right vibe, I think, is very, very important. I think they usually do it pretty well. The horror stories are fucking frightening. Yeah, I mean, they've had, like, Japanese horror is very, like, they've been doing it forever. Like, you look at a lot of folklore stories that just built around the concepts of just very horrific sort of tales and... Didn't mean to do that, but okay, that's fine. Don't really want to power up here because there's not really many mobs to fight, so let's be quick about it, shall we? Spawn mob, spawn mob, spawn, 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 spawn. Okay, there we go. Ow, okay, holy shit, okay. That was kind of weird. Oh, so you have to tap him twice. So how do you defeat these enemies then without, like... I'm curious then, because how do you defeat these enemies, like... If you don't have teleport? I guess you have to do something like that, you just have to break them. I love how much culture there is behind Japanese horror games. There's just so much to tap into. Well, that's the thing I was going to say as well. That looked almost like that wall, I could go through it. There's a lot of... I think that's another thing as well, is the fact that, like... Wow, I've finally reached the end of the save. We're back up to the top here. It's interesting because of the fact that they have a lot of folklore to tap into too, which I think is very important as well. Wow, do they each get a different hood styling? Oh, that kind of looks weird. I didn't realize they all get a different hood styling. That's cool. Where's Genma? I don't know where he went. Surgical desks and shit. Arashi? As in the anime Arashi? What do you mean the character? They want our braids.
花火、おじさんから何か聞いてないか？病院の休館について。いた。
Why is Nagi here? He must have figured out something and he's come here for some reason.
ユイと、 生死不明者リストに入ってたから心配してたんだ。ごめんナギ。俺だってわかえ、急に脳がしびれたような感じになって。どうしてそんな。ユイト逃げろ。え、ここにいたら俺みたいに人格強制されるぞ。
Hmm. The character, her speed is her speed is teleport, if that makes sense. Oh, okay. So the people, do people fit into classifications? I thought her thing was slowing down time for us, because when you go into her mode, it like makes combat just very easy because it slows it down. Oh, hello. New monsters.
いや、俺も一緒に戦う。ダメなんだよ。俺、いつスイッチが切り替わって、お前らを殺す。
Oh, he's okay. So he's alienating himself. That's what's happening here.
だから、お願いだ。逃げて。
This explains why best friend never became a part of the party.
せめて一緒に逃げよう。ダメだ。いつお前らを殺そうとするかわからないって言っただろう。俺は俺でなんとか逃げてみる。ユイトたちは先に行ってくれ。お前たちも人格強制されるかも。
Who rehabilitate you?
怪異にされるかもしれないんだぞ。怪異にされる。それは。
ユイト、すみません。
Bad kid.
あなたが冷静ではなかったからです。ナギの言う通り。
けど。
But we don't know any information.
話は気になるだろう。
話は後で。他のみんなを回収しないと。
The enemy hides its vulnerable areas, so teleport. Oh, okay, that makes sense. You can use her to do that stuff. So some enemies will become like harder to fight if you don't bring certain elements, certain people's abilities. Does that? I wonder how much that impacts boss fights though, because boss fights, you don't really want to have a certain boss fight just be like that's the difficult one, because especially on ones where it's like earlier on in the game where you can't swap your abilities, you're hard given them. Okay, this hospital is now swarming with lads. Right. No down, only up. Game says no down, only up. I'm constantly trying to see to make sure I'm not missing anything, but overall thoughts on the game today? I do enjoy this game. I think this is one of those ones where, again, I mentioned that it's kind of a this is very much a me game, whereas other ones it's like as much as I enjoy them, I think certain story games are very like hard to make engaging for people necessarily, but I do. Whoops, didn't mean to do that. No, now I have no power. Oh, now we have to wait. I went through the wall. So okay, this is actually a good test. So you need to have at least quarter meter to be able to go into state. Okay, kill that lady around. I think it's definitely the type of game where it's like it's not going to be necessarily for everyone. Oh, hello. It's so hard to read like enemies' animations sometimes. Oh, that thing actually broke the thing I was going to use. Definitely want to get rid of this lag because I hate this thing. I know this thing's just shooting me in the back, but it's okay. My teammates have got my back. All right. See ya. But it's definitely a game I'm just very just enjoy playing. This is my junk food game, chat. Oh, that noise. How do I bring up the map? Map? This map? There we go. Okay. Oh, there was a thing back there. Okay. Certain abilities in different used in different ways. It doesn't mess with boss fights. Boss fights are key to be fought in any party combination. That's what I thought it would be. It'd be weird if they weren't. Can I pick this up fast enough that I can get back out? No! That's okay. Eat shit, wall. Alright, here we go. That combo is pretty nice. That's just easy clear room shit. There's sort of an Easter egg in this area, but I can't remember what it is. No idea. I didn't even think about looking for Easter eggs in a game like this, but it makes sense. I feel like this game has like they could just do whatever they want at this point. Oh, that chair. Chair, please. Get out of the way. Hello? Hello? By the way, chat, I have not looked at a single item we've picked up. Whoa. Not a single item I've picked up I've looked at, by the way. Oh, hello. Oh, it's clairvoyance. It's a slippery chimney who's stealth. So, okay, so we've got a similar style monster that's stealthed, which wasn't previously. Whoa, oh, whoa, whoa, wait, hang on, it's on fire now? Well, hang on, what's happening? Right up the bum. I actually don't know where the weak point is on this one now. Like, before it was on the bum. I don't think it is anymore. The teleport? I don't know if the teleport's very good. Because I don't know where the quick dodge moment is on it. Don't back up in the corner, buddy. Ow. Ow. Okay. Alright, that was my bad. What's interesting about this is I can just do this. Okay, no I can't. Interesting. I thought I could. Take it back, chat. Oh, okay, there's the weak point. It's the tummy. Oh, okay, this is when we want to teleport. Or strength up, one or the other. Eat bars. I didn't mean to do that actually, I want this one. Level up. Don't need a heal, just level up. So it's not so much as an Easter egg, it's a concept they thought would be putting in and then decided it'd be just too much and put it in a window. Bizarre. Is it something we've passed, Demon? I haven't noticed anything. I'm like, oh shit, this is like a cool thing. I feel like we're approaching a boss fight though. I'm gonna take a stab in the dark. I feel like this game might have about 13 chapters. I feel like this feels like a game that we're looking at about 10 to 12 to 13 chapters. I feel like 10 to 13. Ow, my ears. My freaking ears. Oh, dude. Oh, this is fun. Wow, this is very much like the Code Vein, sort of walking through the still moments. Yeah, look at the plants are coming out of corpses. Alright, this looks like a boss.
くそどこへ行っても怪異だらけでなかなか出口にたどり着けないぞ
ルカだけでも病院の外へ出ることはできないのか
ええ、怪異が大量に発生している場所はテレポート自体が危険ですから。
落ち着け渡るもデータを持っていないなら出口までのルートは自分の記憶に頼るしかない。記憶か。俺の記憶は当てになるのか。
Hmm? Above us! It's Garma!
ユイト、ごめんね。
Eat firework!
水平方向しか投資してなかった。ごめんなさい。
I read that as she was farting out.
俺もぼーっとしてた。ごめん。ありがとな、花火。
The ghost made a white noise. It is a reception desk that you first entered, but I can't remember. Oh, right at the start? You won't notice unless you happen to stop next to it or a long time. Oh, really? Alright, another big lad. Big lad with a big pot. Oh, hello. Okay, that actually went a little bit longer and a little bit further than I was expecting. Gunkin Funkin. Gunkin Fisher? Man, the fissure is a weird thing that Japan has put in quite a few things. The concept of a fissure. Alright. We're almost at max brain drive, so maybe we can use it against this lad? So I can just do that sometimes, I feel like, which would be handy. It just uses I don't really know how to use the teleport effectively. Now we need to hit that thing on top of him. Maybe I just need to hit that a bit? In the previous fight against this style enemy, there was something on the roof, but I can't really see anything. Okay, that didn't work at all. Man, knockdowns are long in this game. Okay, alright game. Alright, so that doesn't give me a quick dodge. I can't use that for a quick dodge. This enemy's not really gelling with me. I just want to dodge. I just want to dodge. Why can't I dodge? So what's locking me out of dodging? Oh, if you get gunked, you get prevented from dodging. Oh, I see. Okay, I get it. Don't know what happened there, but... Alright, let's brain blast this thing. I'm curious how this works. So I just need to turn this off before I die. It doesn't make me invincible, but it makes me very strong boy. Where'd the enemy go? So I get 30 seconds of this. Oh. That beam sucks. I feel like it's something that I want to do. That's my first game over actually. Because I keep dodging into the beam to dodge through it, but dodge in this game does not have a huge amount of iframes. So I can't just spam through it. Alright, let's run again. Still in testing period with this game, I feel like. silly Gunkin Funkin. This was your first game over as well? Yeah, I feel like this... The previous boss we had was close. This one feels like this is like it's truly ramped up here. Man, not being able to dodge is brutal, I have to say. I don't know what to do about that. I think I have to armor that. Ow. Oh, hang on. Phase change thing. What's happening here? How about I just throw shit at you, buddy? Because I don't know what you're doing. Oh, there's shit on the ground. Oh, they become little sharks. What? This game's got like crazy stuff around that. Come on down. Come on down! Alright. Now I think we go into it. I think I should have gone into it before. It is a long animation to transform, by the way. Very cool, but very long. There it is. This should do a lot of damage. Open the valve! What is happening? Oh, dude! Oh, he beamed me across the entire area! Holy shit, that goes far. All he does is oil you and then beam you, and that's it. I wonder what if the... Can I actually use people's abilities in that space too? I didn't even think about that. Can I armor through that? Because that would be good against during that phase, because it allows me to just do what I want. Music for Brain Drive is nice. I like the music just in general in this game. I think it's just... I feel like this is the fight to encourage you to jump. Alright, so that's my close gap stance. I don't really know how we use clairvoyance during this phase. I think it's when we're in melee range, but... Fucking, that hits so fast. I don't think we can dodge it. Yeah, I was super duper dead there. The animation lock in this game is very heavy, so you gotta be very tactical. Whoa, hang on, what's happening? Oh. They got me up? I don't quite understand how the get up system works. It's a lot less of a freeform action game than I keep expecting it to be. And I don't know if that will change over time. How do I get her up? How do I get her up? How do I revive a teammate? It's relationship based, so it's a bit random. Oh, okay. Probably don't want to actually use any psychokinesis meter here because I need to save it for when I'm like... I need to save it for this phase, which... If I can get enough back. There we go, like that. As long as I don't get hit by tiny shark boys, we're okay. There it is. And then use this. So it doesn't matter which phase you're in. That'll allow you to do that. And now, I'm going to do this point blank in his face as we come out of this. There will be a strategy of when is optimal to use this, but... Just noticed something. I don't actually get the abilities of other people while we're in here. Oh, dude, really? I need to break out. I need to come out. I need to come back out. I need to come back out. I don't want to die. Okay, now he's just using sharks at in any phase, so that's interesting. I didn't mean to do that. I actually wanted to do this. So fun thing is that you can actually abuse the throwing to give yourself more time in the air. Every time. I feel like that... Oh, that was lucky. How do I res people? Do I have to stand on their bodies? It does feel like the bosses are a little bit of a slog at sometimes, but it might be just how I'm approaching it. Can I res her? Whoa! It said to stand near them and hold up. That's what I thought it was, but you have to be right on top of them. Yeah, see? You kind of have to be right on top of them. That's really long. That's not just free. Alright, we're gonna have to wait for some meter. I'll just dodge these shark lads. There it is. Come on, you. Come to me. Come back down to Papa. Bye-bye. What a bizarre fight. A lot easier than that last one we did, I think, still, though. I think it was just the damage was high. I'm waiting for some superhero person to turn up. Wait for it. Wait for it. There it is. It's Shonen time. Why did Fubuki know that we were here? Alright, so now Fubuki's sus. Now I'm sus on Fubuki. Everyone's sussy. Mini sussies. We're in town, aren't we? Seifu, Seifu.
ニューヒムカ政府の取り付けた監視システムの死角にあたる場所だよ。僕たちはセーフゾーンと呼んでいる。ここなら安心して話ができるからね。街の外で話せばいいんだろうけれど、巡回中の海抜軍に見られると困るから。
こんな場所があったのか。
ここで話すってことは、政府に知られたくない話。
そういうことになるね。 君たちが海抜軍病院に行くことを早く聞いていれば。
吹雪さんは海抜軍病院がどんな。
ああ、ルカは聞いていなかった。あの病院ではニューヒムカの国家プロジェクトである。
New Himika. So maybe they are bad. Maybe this is just straightforward and they are bad. Something doesn't feel right about a lot of this.
そんなことは。
そうか。あそこは一条家の病院だったね。あの病院で大脳の研究を進めた結果、いくつか複数
Byproducts.
人格矯正ですね。
Ah.
政府に都合の悪い人間の脳を調律して。
So this is something that I've known for a while.
ナオミの怪異化を目撃したことが政府に知られて、あんなことになってしまったんだ。
え、でも俺やゲマや
みんなのことは僕が監視するという名目で守れたんだが、すまない。僕が。
Is this true? Is this true what he's saying?
ナオミの怪異化って。そうですか。怪異化ってまさか。
So this means Hanabi. Okay. Oh no, Hanabi wasn't there.
それがニューヒムカの大脳研究のもう一つの副産物だよ。
So that's okay. All right. So, what are the others originally then? Are they actually made? Always been humans turning into these creatures? And the stronger their psychic telekinesis powers, they turn into the bigger ones? And why wouldn't they do that? Why would they target her specifically? This is the type of game that I'm getting invested in, that I better get answers for everything. Or I'm coming for you, game. Just so you understand, I'm coming for you.
ルカも今の話を知っていたみたい。
そうだ。だからあの時ルカは。
簡単だよ。僕は体制側。ルカはカレンからある程度の話を聞いているはずだ。気に。
そうですね。
I like that Fubuki just like Fubuki just walks off. Like, I guess he doesn't want to be caught collaborating with us because it can put us all in danger. But it's like just the idea that like he started this train of thought, but that's all the time he's going to give us. The fact that like I feel like Luca a lot of it is being passed over to Luca, but again, it's the adults versus the children scenario again. So hopefully we don't. Man, I love this song, by the way. Hopefully that doesn't stay a trend and the adults actually will be on our side. Other than Genma. Genma's old man, but he's a child at heart, so... I don't punch up, I don't punch down, I punch back. No. I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't swipe at someone's face. Oh my god, there's just mafia boys back here. What's up with their jackets? What's up with the extra, like, coverings on their shirts? That's weird. The game actually answers everything and doesn't leave anything unanswered like other games. I'm really hoping that's true, Demon. I'm a very picky person when it comes to story. Like, I like dissecting things a lot, and if I get things unanswered sometimes, I get a little shirty. But I think as much as I kind of want to play a bit more, this might be where we actually stop here for today. We only have 5 BP. I need 1 more BP. I want 1 more BP. Give me 1 more PP. PP? Give me the BP. Give me the PP. Man, really need that revive speed. Holy shit, NPCs just getting bopped like that? I guess I can't really protect them either, because they just... The fight took a little bit longer, I felt like, but I don't think there was any way for me to protect them, per se. Expanded moving spin. That will be really good. That move looks really good. Aerial follow-up attack. I still need this. I think that move, those 2 moves are very important. I think everything else I'm pretty, like, okay with. I need these. This and these still is where I'm heading towards. And then, once I've got that, I've got a bit of freeform and I can start prioritizing actual powerful stuff. I just want my full kit. I think it's one of my frustrating things with action games sometimes, where it's like not having a full kit, and I'm like, I need it. I need all the moves. I want to do all the things. I want to find where everything has a bit of a use. But I'm very much enjoying this game. And if you guys are into it, maybe we should continue. It is one of those things that I feel like I'm very much on the verge of, like, maybe we do a week of monster collection games, but I just want to play this game, I'm not gonna lie. I'm very bad on momentum, I will say that, where it's like, I bring in new people and then I'm like, hey, here's this weird thing that you never would have expected. Here we go. Alright, where's the save point? I know there's one this way. Dude, this city is so gorgeous. I love this city to death. It's so pretty. The weird Tory, like iron Tory gate though, bit weird. Bit weird. I'm down to watch this. Heck yeah, demon. I think it's there's a lot of games where it's funny with single player games though, because they're very much like, if it's got a story, it's hard for people to jump in. Or if they are intending to play it eventually, they'll like, oh, I don't want to check it out necessarily. But these games, it's the funny thing with anime where it's niche games and niche games. Like, sometimes they're going to be just made for you. That's okay. I love this, the settings of this world. Just the idea that there's fake walls that like to hide bits and pieces of the universe, and then there's just sort of like these fake boxes, fake shelters. They don't really help you. Man, is this actually, chat? Turns out this was an allegory for the entire like game. Actually, encourages you to sit down, provides you fake comfort in the form of from rain, but actually it won't protect you. Is this an allegory for the government in this world? Maybe we'll see. But anyway, I'll finish up here with Scarlet Nexus and stream for the week, and we'll be back with probably more of this, and probably a bit more just GU. I feel like we might be heading towards that, but maybe we'll sneak in some other games in between, I think. But yeah, I think we'll switch over to a close off now. I know we had a bit of a later stream today. It was unfortunate because the start of the day became a little chaotic for me. But hopefully we should be all sorted by